All right, today's Monday. Starting off with some weighted dips. Got some dumbbells in the backpack. You're doing dips. Make sure to try and keep your chest forward. Don't don't put too much stress on your elbows, your shoulders. By kind of holding your legs back and your feet back, you're shifting more of that stress onto your chest and your pecs, which is what I'm trying to do here. If you're trying to work on your triceps more, then maintain a more upright position. But in this case, I'm just gonna do some dips here, aiming at the chest, and then we're gonna go do some weighted push-ups. And I finally found a way to add more weight. The 2 bags of rice wasn't working, so I strapped on a weighted backpack with some dumbbells on top of a bag of rice to get more weight, and it feels pretty stable. Overall, I think it's a success. So it's just about trying different things and finding what works for you. So and then I'll go immediately into push-ups and knee push-ups. Now, would I recommend doing this? I mean, I would recommend it over 2 bags of rice, but it takes some doing. It takes a second person to put on the backpack, I will tell you that. So, but I mean, without any other better option at the moment, I would suggest implementing any safe way you can to increasing the weight. So be creative, but I was pretty proud of that one. Here we're just doing some high to low chops, kind of some flies, bringing the band across the chest, hitting each of the pecs. So we'll go right to left. Pretty standard exercises that I've been doing for the last few weeks. There's no need to take any breaks here. It's all very quick because you're resting one side while you're working out the other. So you can just go ahead and crank a few of these reps out pretty quickly. And then from here, we're just going to go straight to so we're doing high to low here, and then we're going to do straight out next. Here I'm doing one-handed. This is going to put a lot more pressure and work the chest a lot more. So that's one way I found to implement that is with one hand. You're really, it takes a lot out of your chest to hold that band out there. So this hits the chest a little bit more. It's kind of like a pec fly but it's like an isometric hold almost instead of a rep. And then here we just do some ab rotation workout. Try to crunch the chest at the end, but this is going to be mostly an ab workout. I think, in my experience, it's the abs and the core that fatigues and fails before the chest. So just taking a quick break on the chest while keeping the tension there and hitting some rotational movement in the core too, which is important. And then we're just going to do some more one-handed holds here. Just going to do a static hold and then go to 2 hands once I begin to feel that fatigue. Once I feel I can't hold that arm straight, it starts dipping or going closer to my chest, I'll use the support with the other hand. But that wraps up the straight out midline chest exercise with the band, and then we go straight to low to high. So this is a pretty quick exercise, pretty low resistance too. Just try to keep your arm straight, and as you bring your arm up, you'll feel the contraction in your chest, hopefully, if you're doing it correctly. But if you're feeling in your bicep, make sure to keep your arm straight and try to bring your arm across your chest. So don't bring it straight out, but try to bring it at an angle in front of your body. I like this exercise just because it's very quick. I don't have to do too much reps or time, and you can just go very, very fast. But that's gonna wrap up chest day for the week. So here we're just gonna finish off with the ab and core work. So you see the exercises are pretty quick, right? They don't take super long. I would say that the total amount of time that I'm active is probably 3 times on average the length of the video, because I show one set of each exercise that I do, and I do about 3 sets for each exercise. So the total time that I'm actually working out, after doing the ab pull down, I go to the side lateral ab raise with the bag of rice here, is only about half hour, maybe an hour at the most, with the rest. So it doesn't take that much time to get your workout in. So I really encourage you to try and do something to just be a little bit active each day. Here, obviously you want to be symmetrical with your exercises, so you do both sides. So here I'll do the left and then the right. But now we're just going to do some weighted ab raises. We're going to do some leg raises here with a dumbbell. This one is pretty tough even with a light weight. So even if you have a low weight dumbbell, this is one way to make it more difficult. But just make sure to keep your back flat throughout the exercise, and keep the focus on your core. And then I just finish it off with some free weight, body weight ab exercises. I'm just trying to keep my legs extended and off the ground to finish off the lower abs and core, because they're more endurance based muscles and they're kind of there for stability. So we want to make sure that they have sufficient time under tension. So I just go for another minute or so without any weights, and then from there I'll go to just reach around, incorporate some rotation, some planks, some side planks. So overall, pretty good exercise. I use a dumbbell to make it a little bit more difficult, but it does add a little bit of stress to the shoulders, so it makes that a little bit tougher. But overall, I do like this exercise, and I'm just trying to add it a little bit more difficulty with dumbbell. But that's gonna wrap up another chest day. Hope you guys subscribe and tune in next time. Get some daily reminders for your workout. Whether that's a bag of rice or a dumbbell filled backpack on top of a bag of rice. Lots of ways you can incorporate difficulty into your chest workout. So we'll keep seeing what we can do to do what we can around the house. All right, thanks guys. See you next time.